Dreams and Desires is Willie Pace. 5 is Still in Denial is Zach Phillips. 6 is a scratching. Number 7, Soho Lennon is Michael Stanley. Number 8, Summer of Courage, Craig Demler. And number 9, Blitz Susie is Greg Sugars. Zach Phillips to drive 5, Still in Denial. Emmett Brosnan on number 2, Will Mark My Word. And Jeff Walker on number 1, Athol's Last Safari. Second trial of the afternoon in these perfect conditions here today, sun shining and the mobile rolls. Athol's Last Safari drawn 1, Will Mark My Word drawn 2. Green lights on and away. Will Mark My Word began well towards the inside. Athol's Last Safari went with it for the first 100. He's now starting to drive through, but Jeff Walker, I think he's restraining here to allow Will Mark My Word to stroll to the lead for Emmett Brosnan and takes over. Will Mark My Word leads from Athol's Last Safari. They found their positions quite quickly. In 3 back the inside, settling down was Summer of Courage. 4th and racing without cover is Mighty Maxwell. 4 back the inside is Zach Phillips on Still in Denial. In the 1 out 1 back trial was Blitz Susie. However, finding the pegs there was Mighty Maxwell, who was able to slot in as well with then Still in Denial. Behind Still in Denial was Blitz Susie. Second last was Dreams and Desires, and at the tail of the field came Soho Lennon. Lead time was 51.7. And the front runner is Will Mark My Word, leads the way. From in second spot was Athol's Last Safari, who settles behind the leader. 3 back the pegs came Summer of Courage, who drove through off the second row to be in that spot, and 4 back the inside was Mighty Maxwell. 5 back the inside came Zach Phillips on Still in Denial. A couple of moves from the tail of the field. Coming around him was Michael Stanley now with Soho Lennon. He quickly moves up to the breeze with about 1,100 metres to travel. In a 1 out 1 back trail was Willie Pace there with Dreams and Desire, who was in the death early but well back. He's now got into the 1 by 1 courtesy of the move of Michael Stanley with Soho Lennon. Blitz Susie, who was half carding early, has now found itself 1 out and 2 back, and inside it was Still in Denial. They head down the back straight, and Will Mark My Word leads the way. The first quarter was very slow. It was 34.5. Second quarter, 32.1, so 66.6 a half, and Will Mark My Word has set him out a dawdle out in the lead. In second spot was Soho Lennon, and third came Athol's Last Safari. Hooking out 3 deep now was Blitz Susie. She sprints up pretty quickly and makes a line of 3. And the 1 out 1 back trail was Dreams and Desires. Out off the track was Mighty Maxwell. From Summer of Courage, and last of all at the tail came Still in Denial. Third quarter was 30 seconds, and the front runner, and still doing it pretty well, was Will Mark My Word. He's shaken up in front. Trying hard the outside was Soho Lennon. Out deep are Blitz and Susie running on, and the run comes for Athol's Last Safari. It's off the track, Blitz and Susie still running on strongly, and Blitz and Susie's going to get up and score. From Will Mark My Word, Athol's Last Safari, close up in behind them was Still in Denial, who's finished in 5th spot. The one ahead of it in 4th place in there was Summer of Courage. Close up in behind them, or just weakening out of it there, was Michael Stanley's horse Soho Lennon, who got a little bit tired over the concluding stages. And the last couple over the line was Mighty Maxwell and also Dreams and Desires. Last 2 quarters with 30 seconds and 28.2. 28.2. Mile rate, pretty slow mile rate of 26.9. 26.9 the mile rate. Grace time was 2:56.7. 2:56.7. Mile rate 2:69. Winner number 9, Blitz Susie. First, second placings number 2, Will Mark My Word. Third, number 1, Athol's Last Safari. Fourth, number 8, which was Summer of Courage, and fifth, number 5, Still in Denial. Lead time was 51.7. They went 34.5, 32.1, 30, and 28 to the last quarter. Last mile was 24.9, 24.9 last mile. The last half in 58.3, last half 58.3 on trial number 2.